Ladies with gentle hands, welcome to another Platinum Trophy List review video. I don't think this needs much explaining, you know the deal. I will be reviewing my subscribers' Platinum Trophy list. You can submit it as a comment down below, or you can join the Discord in the description or in the pinned comment. And yeah, let's take a look at what we've got in store for this week. We've got over 180 Platinums, I think, on the account, so I'm very keen to get into this like you are, and let's see what awesome games this account today has. Alright, amazing stuff. So we've got Handstar Killer 17 from the United States of America, level 517 and 181 platinum trophies, and then a little look-see-loo at the completion rate, 356 games played, 218 completed with a 65 completion rate, or 65% completion rate. Awesome stuff there. And then let's just get straight into this then. So a game that I've never seen before is the 112 Seed. I can see that it's a pretty easy platinum, sort of under an hour or within an hour. They've done it in 31 minutes, so fair enough on that one. Seems like a pretty chilled out game. 36 Fragments of Midnight. Again, this one pops up occasionally. It's quite a high percentage. It can be done quite quickly, or it can take a little bit, you know, longer, because it's like a kind of platformer game, and if you die you go back to the start and you need to collect the 36 fragments or whatever it is. I've got that platinum myself. Another platinum that I've got as well that I don't think I've seen anybody with actually is this one here, A Day Without Me. Again, it's a very quick platinum and a very high percentage one, purely because you can get it so quickly. But it's the thing that interested me with this platinum trophy actually, is that it kind of gave me like Minecraft or like Roblox, that kind of like boxy kind of style, but it was also a horror game. I think it was more so the horror aspect in a Minecraft setting. That's why I can kind of compare it to. I don't play Roblox, but there's that kind of vibe to it as well, and it did interest me. But I mean, it was a pretty dire game if I do say so myself. But it's yeah, pretty high percentage and a pretty short platinum to do. We've got AAA Dynamic Scenes up next, and I can't say I'm familiar with this one as well. This is really refreshing to see games that I don't even like. Well, obviously I know the first couple of them, but you know, it's different. 22 hours, again, it's a double stack here of this one. So it's a 3% on the PS4, then a 1% on the PS5. It's a 3 out of 10 difficulty, takes 11 hours to do. And yeah, I mean, looking at these rarities, it seems like it's a good deal. 3 out of 10, so somewhat difficult, and 11 hours, not the worst in the world. So yeah, good job on that. Don't really know what it is though, so I'll have to have a comment and let me know what that is down below. Okay, up next we've got Ear, Memories of the Old. I think I say that, or I think I've said that right. I always get that wrong. I've seen a few people with this one here. It's again 25%, takes 2 hours to do, and is a 1 out of 10, so a fairly low-ish completion rate. In comparison to the like 2 hours. It's a little bit longer than you know the 30 minutes and sub 30-minute games you can get platinum trophies there. We've got Ark Survival Evolved. Took them 1 week to do, 0.3%, 2 out of 10 and 10 hours to do. I believe this one at one point may have had a debug menu or something. Unless you can generally get it within 10 hours. I thought it was maybe a little bit grindier than that, but I mean, regardless, ultra rare platinum as well, which is awesome to see there. I can't say I ever played it nor got into it. It just never really appealed to me, but I know a lot of people do enjoy the Ark games there. We've got Asphalt Legends Unite as well. Oh my word. 100 hours in that one. 3 out of 10, 0.3% on both the PS4 and 5 stack. A fellow double stacker, I will say. I know that when I was really grinding out platinum trophies, I was doing a lot of double stacks as well. I personally don't really see an issue with it. I know there's a difference between double stacking and also auto popping. I don't think now, me personally, I would auto pop any platinums, but I have done in the past. And again, I'm not saying that like this looks like it's been grinded out, you know, like properly, if that makes sense. Sort of just a standard double stack, doing 100 or 200 hours in total. They're 100 each. But yeah, it's one of those things where I used to do it, but just not anymore. I think now for me, it's just play the game, enjoy the game. And I like, unless I really enjoy the game, then I do it twice. But I've not really come across the desire to do that. I've come close to like doing Miles Morales on the PS4, but I just thought, nah, can't be bothered. But next up, we've got Assassin's Creed Liberation, remastered one there for PS4. Again, another pretty rare platinum trophy, which is lovely to see. And I mean, just in general, you don't always see Assassin's Creed Liberation, which is a nice touch. I didn't realize it was 15 hours to get the platinum there. That's pretty quick for an AC game, in my opinion. So that's maybe one I should add to my list, assuming it's still obtainable. I don't know if there's any online stuff with that. We've got Assassin's Creed Mirage as well. I mean, I've got. I'll just go through what I've got here as well, just to just to flex. But I've got Mirage, Odyssey, Origins, and I've got Valhalla. Um, and like out of them, Mirage, like I mean, I enjoyed it. It's like shorter in comparison to like these RPG ones here of like Odyssey, Origins, Valhalla, even Shadows. At this point now, because that's the most recent COD. COD, excuse me, I need to wash my mouth out. Assassin's Creed game. Why am I talking about Call of Duty? But yeah, it's Mirage was okay. I feel like if you're looking for a game that's not too daunting, and like a pretty quick and easy platinum, like a respectable quick and easy platinum, that is, I'd say like Mirage is a good place to start. I didn't personally enjoy it too much. I definitely prefer Origins and even Odyssey. I do quite like Valhalla. It does get a lot of hate, and it's kind of sad that a game with a lot of content gets hated on. If it didn't have enough content, it would be hated on. I mean, I can agree, like, the platinum journey is a bit ridiculous, but I kind of broke it up. Like, I did everything I wanted to in Valhalla, and like, I was satisfied with the game length. Like, granted, it was kind of long, but it's like, I was enjoying it, if that makes sense. I was like, yeah, cool, like, this is great. Like, I don't want it to stop almost. I know a lot of people checked out, but it's like the collectibles that really get you in Valhalla. Like, I think I spent about 20 or 30 hours just cleaning up the collectibles. Like, there were that many to do. And they're kind of like puzzly as well, which is a little bit frustrating. And that's what put me off getting the platinum originally. And then I started doing YouTube, and my live chat was talking about it, and I just thought, screw it, I'll go for the platinum trophy because I did enjoy the game. But it's good to see Assassin's Creed Syndicate and also Unity here as well. I know there's some online trophies for Unity that I should probably do myself, because it would be a good platinum to like clean up at one point. And the same goes for Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I didn't buy this game at launch. I wasn't really overly sold on it, but I got it when it was on a sale, like quite a like few years later, and I did enjoy it, to be fair. But for some reason, I deleted my save file. So when I went back to clean up the platinum, I had to start from the beginning, which I'm not completely against, because I have actually forgotten a lot of the story for Syndicate. And since they did like the 60 FPS like patch thing for Syndicate, I think it could actually be quite a fun game to revisit at one point. But as many people know, like backlogs are an insane thing, and it's like I'd rather play a game that I've not played yet, if that makes sense, instead of going back to a game just to clean up a platinum. But it's like in the back of my mind at one point when I get some free time. But good stuff on the Assassin's Creed there. And what is it? Valhalla is the rarest one. The PS4 version of AC Valhalla is the rarest, followed by Assassin's Creed Liberation. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Assassin's Creed Unity is the rarest there for the percentage. And also, if you're looking at the percentages, these are pulled directly from PlayStation themselves, not from PSN profiles. So they'll be slightly higher if you're viewing in that format. Astrobot and Astro's Playroom as well. Pretty bog standard stuff there. Good process on those, and 100% on both of them, which is really cool to see there. We've got Batman: The Enemy Within, and also the Telltale series, so season 1 and season 2 of the Telltale Batman game. I really enjoyed it. I really did. I was quite skeptical. Like, I'm quite a big Batman fan, and I was like, oh, they could really mess this up. But I enjoyed it. I thought they were really good, and I think it's worth playing. And even for a Telltale game, they are pretty easy platinums to get, and they're somewhat respectable percentages. They're not too high. We've got the Broken Age up next, and being real, I'm not honestly too sure what that is. I mean, I can respect it to 2.5 percenter, so that's good. So obviously, so quite rare there, but I don't know what that one is. Burly Men at Sea seems like they've speed run this one in an hour. Apparently, it takes 3 hours to do potentially. Sitting under 20%, nice. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, like the soft reboot. I always say it when I do one of these videos, but I do think if you're looking for an FPS shooter, this is probably one of the easiest platinum trophies you can get in that genre. And it's a 0.3%, which is super duper rare, and only takes 10 hours to do. I can see as well that they've got the 100% on the DLC. A lot of people get stuck at 97% for one trophy that's a little bit bugged. It's to do with like the Spec Ops, which is an online mode. I tried it and I didn't get it, and I was like, oh screw it! Like I didn't actually like that mode too much anyway, so I just left it. But it's it's one of those things that continues to elude me. And then we've got Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. So this is the first one, if that makes sense. And then this game is like a soft reboot where they kind of basically go over the story again, but in a different way, in like an alternate way of looking at it, which is kind of cool because I didn't really understand what a soft reboot was, but it's obviously a different game to this OG one, but both fantastic games. Obviously, if you're looking for a more difficult game, that is, of course, Modern Warfare Remastered is fantastic because the original on PlayStation 3 doesn't actually have trophy support because the game is that old. It must have been what, like 2007 or maybe 8. The original Modern Warfare came out. Fantastic game though. We've got Call of the Sea up next as well. I feel like I see this about, is this like a puzzle game or something? It can be, I say speed run loosely, like it's telling me how long it takes, but it can be done in a couple of hours, which is awesome. And the percentages as well are pretty respectable. We've got Kato, that looks kind of cute. I'm not really too sure what this is, but it looks maybe, is it maybe like a puzzle platformer or something? It kind of gives me that kind of vibe. Sitting under 10% as well, really, really cool. We got Chickens on the Road. Again, another one of those quick games there. We've got Coffee Talk 1 and Coffee Talk 2. Again, I always talk about these two games. They look really, really cool from what I've seen. Primarily just watching Mystic play them whenever he does a 30 plats in 30 days. These games seem to be in those because they're quite good games for challenges like that. I do own this. I picked up an Amazon sort of double pack of them, and then it came free on PlayStation Plus like the month after. So it's always typical when you buy a game and it either goes on sale or it goes to PlayStation Plus. Yeah, they look like great games, and I'm looking forward to trying them at some point myself. We've got Conan X Exiles as well. I can see this was actually platinumed in 2024. And again, it's one of those games with Conan is that there was like a debug menu or something like that where you could get a lot of the trophies like really quickly, or sort of like assisted, should we say. But if you're like going for it legitimately, it's a 7 out of 10, 50 hours to do, and I can see that it's completed in 5 years and 7 months. I know obviously like doing the DLC can sometimes skew these numbers of when it's completed, but again, it seems to me like this has been done. um I was gonna say pretty legit. um but looking at it, reach level 40, reach level 50, they're like within the 10 seconds of each other. So it seems that some of the trophies, the ones to level up essentially, were done by potentially using that exploit, which is no longer available. Um, yeah, I think as well that you could spawn things in a bit like maybe Minecraft creative mode. Yeah, it seems like the base of that platinum was got within like 2 days. So yeah, I think that was when the that thing was apparent. But in terms of like doing the DLC to clean up that 100%, I'm assuming that's all legit because it would have been patched by then. I mean, regardless, if a game allows you to do that, I don't really give a fuck, to be honest with you. Like I've done similar things. If it's in a game and you know, why not do it? If it's there to be done, fair enough. So yeah, my stance on getting platinums, and I don't want to use the term cheating. Like to me, I think cheating a platinum is like plugging in a USB stick and like downloading like someone else's save file kind of thing. I guess there's an argument to potentially say that by doing debug menus and things like that, it's a similar thing. Um, but yeah, I think if it's in the game, to like if your game is like that, then I think it's fair game personally. I have been tempted to do it. I know, is it like Jack and Dexter or something? One of those games. I'm pretty sure you can use like a debug menu in that. But I just looked at it and I thought, do you know what? Like, I have no interest in the game. It would just be getting a platinum trophy, and I'm kind of at the point of trophy hunting where I'm like streamlining what I'm playing a lot more. And I just thought, I don't need another number, something that's not very meaningful to me. Like, I want to, or I'm starting to just get the platinums that mean something, whether it's in a challenge or just things that I really fuck with. But yeah, again, I don't really give a fuck what people do with their trophy list, but I know some people had different opinions. Make sure we keep it all lovely if you're going to leave a comment. But we got Concrete Genie up next as well. Again, a game that I've never played, but it's always kind of been one on the list for a rainy day because it's quite a rare one to get and doesn't take too long to do. We've got Daedalus. Don't know how to say that. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. You've got me with that kind of artwork. It kind of gives me like Death Note vibes, maybe something anime horror based or something. But it took them 3 hours to do, like under 3 hours, and then there's an 8%er, so that's pretty cool. Speaking of, we've got Daxter as well. 5 hours, 2 hours. Wow, I didn't realize it was that quick to get that platinum. Fair enough. I had no idea. 7% as well, which is pretty rare. Maybe that would be a good entry point to see if I like the game. It's obviously not too long to do. We've got Day of the Tentacle as well. Under 10% and done in 2 hours. Nice job there. Really, really good job. We got a double stack of DC Super Pets, The Adventures of Crypto and Ace. I've played this. I've done the same thing. I've got a double stack of them. It takes you under 2 hours to get the platinum, or maybe 2 hours, depending on the skill level. And sitting just on 10% now, 2 out of 10. I mean, when I got this, it was obviously a lot lower percentage, but more people have like it's a free game or it's on Plus or something. It's a really chilled out game. It's a really chilled out game. Bearing in mind it is a kids game as well, so it's not hard to get the platinum trophy in. If you're grinding something quite difficult, it's nice to just switch off and play something like this. But we've got Deliver Us Mars and also Deliver Us Moon. Again, both respectable percentages and sort of fair difficulties. It it's mostly the collectibles in this that's like the thing to watch out for, I would say. I don't think there's too many missable trophies. I definitely prefer Deliver Us the Moon opposed to Deliver Us Mars. I just thought the Moon one was a lot better, kind of a bit more like eerie and scarier, even though it's not a horror game. It kind of gave that oof, I'm alone in space kind of vibe. Whereas like the second one, the Mars game, just didn't really do that. Well, I wasn't the biggest fan of that one. Next up, we've got Destiny 2. Awesome to see. We've got an auto pop there for the PS5 version. 6 out of 10 and 100 hours. I really do want to get the Destiny 2 Platinum, but I want to get Destiny 1's Platinum first. But it's just finding the people to help out with that because I need to complete like a raid flawlessly and then also a raid with like clan members. So it's just finding like 3 or 4 people to help out with it. So like I always put it in my Discord as well, like if anybody's interested in going for those trophies if they need them. But I guess if anybody watching this video is interested in getting the Destiny Platinum, do let me know because any help would be appreciated on that. So yeah. Little voice break, kind of awkward. We'll keep that in. Editor, keep that. Drowning up next as well. Quite a high percentage there, quite a quick one. Maybe that's like a story novel kind of based game, something like that. I don't really know. Dying Light, a platinum that I also own. Fantastic game. 5 out of 10, 50 hours, 0.8%. Chef's kiss, really. When it comes to zombie games, this is probably one of the best ones that you will play. Platinum wise, is reasonable. It's a good enough challenge. There's collectibles in it, which is a bit boring, but you can do it in co-op with friends. Just make sure you are collecting them, like both of you. It doesn't like if your friend picks it up, it doesn't count for you. I remember doing that with Flashy and also Leon the Juggler. Shout out to those two, like a good 6 months ago now, probably. But yeah, it's good game, really liked it. Dying Light 2, I know a lot of people don't like Dying Light 2, but I did actually quite like it. But there's no way that I would be going for the Platinum Trophy. It's like over 100 hours, requires multiple playthroughs. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I liked it, but not that much. We've got Everyone's Gone to the Rapture. Nice again. I think maybe Handstar is a bit of a speedrunner because like guides are predicting at like 10 hours and like for a lot of the games they're coming like under the recommended time. Of course, that is just a prediction, so maybe you can do it in 6 hours. But to my knowledge, I thought Everyone's Gone to the Rapture as well could be a little bit buggy. So I mean, fantastic stuff there. I'm just curious to see like what the 100% club is like. Like what? How long have people speed? Okay, wait. I was like 6 hours seems like a good speed run time. I'm seeing people do it in an hour. 3 hours and 4 hours seems pretty consistent. Okay, I mean, regardless, fucking 6 hours is a great job there. I would definitely take way longer than that because I'm not the best at speed runs. This is awesome. Fallout 4 and Fallout 76 as well. Really good job on both of these. Fallout 76 obviously being a lot longer. That's like the online game. 1% there and then 1.8% for Fallout 4. Again, I don't know why, but I deleted my save file for Fallout 4. And I wanted to go back and clean it up, and I'm quite close. I can see my trophies through here, can't I? Um, oh wait, no, I'd have to go on to guides, PS4. Does it show me mine? Yeah, look, I need to complete 10 side quests. What else do I need to do? Complete misc objectives, weapon mods, reach maximum happiness, which is quite an awkward one to do. Like craft items. Like I could get this platinum, like really like reach level 50, 20 bobbleheads. Like I could generally get the the platinum trophy for Fallout 4 quite easily, assuming that I still had my save file, but I deleted it and I was like, I honestly can't be bothered to basically put back in the 60 hours to like redo what I missed in a way. But I mean, it's a fantastic game. I really do like Fallout 4. I kind of dabbled with Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas as a kid. Never really got any far in them. Just played them for like the open world fun. Because I didn't really understand games when I was younger. But Fallout 4 was like the first one I played properly, and like I really enjoyed it. I should arguably clean up the platinum for it, but you know, I didn't. Far Cry 3 Classic, Far Cry 4, Far Cry 5, Far Cry 6, Far Cry Primal, and Far Cry New Dawn. I think that's all of them, bar Far Cry 2, which is obviously on PS3. So if they don't have a PS3, then there's no way of getting that, and it's also like really awkward to do on the PS3 with like the online stuff. But yeah, really good to see all of the Far Cry's there, and of course the like side games of Primal and New Dawn. To get like I've not played those two. They just didn't really appeal to me, and I know that one of them is quite glitchy to do as well. I'm happy with like having all of the mainline ones, bar Far Cry 2. I would like to go back to my PS3 and actually clean up Far Cry 3, but it's just unfortunately not aged the best, I don't think. Even with the classic edition, I just don't think it's aged that well. It is interesting to see though that some of the easier games for like for the Far Cry games opposed to free, um like similar times, but they're like much lower percentages, which is really interesting. And it's also cool to see the 100% on these. I know that Far Cry 6 has got a heck of a lot of trophies with 100 there, which is really cool. Farming Simulator 19, awesome. Like I've got to say, fair play for getting that. I just don't have the patience to do some simulator games, especially the farming one. I just don't think I've got the patience for that. But 0.5% and a 2 out of 10 with 35 hours. Fast and Furious, Spy, Racers, Riser, Shifter. Again, I've got the double stack in this, and this is probably one of the worst racing games you could ever play. I would say avoid it, but it is quite a rare platinum to get for 3 hours of your time that you're not going to get back. You do need to have two controllers though, because there's like a multiplayer, like local co-op trophy that you need to get. I'd say maybe do it once. If you got a PS5, maybe that one because it's slightly rarer. I wouldn't do it twice though. It's very draining to do and very, very boring. Ghost of Tsushima up next as well. Yeah, fantastic game. It's one of those ones that's kind of it's just a bit of a classic at this point. I will say though, like the trophy or the platinum journey of it, I do think is pretty boring. It goes on for quite some time. It would probably sit maybe a little bit better if it was like 40 to 45 hours for the platinum, because 55 it kind of starts overstaying its welcome. Like the main game itself is fantastic. It's just more so like the platinum cleanup and collectibles and things like that, which is a little bit boring. But we got Goat Sim up next as well. Got all the DLC there. Lovely stuff. Another rare one. We got the God of War game as well. Good stuff. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of God of War. I tried playing it and I was like, oh, it's just not for me. I completed it and I was like, you know what? If you guys enjoy it, fair enough. But it's just not a game for me. Golf with your friends. 0.4%. Damn, that's a very, very rare one to get. To my knowledge, I think it's a difficult one, isn't it? Is this like the one that's like stupidly high in difficulty? Um, yeah, there's no guides for it either. I think it's a difficult one to get, like quite a difficult one. I don't want to put a difficulty. Is it like maybe like a I don't want to say 10 out of 10, like, because I think that's way too high, but I do think it's not like a simple like walk in the park kind of thing. I think it is quite a difficult one, maybe like 7 or 8. You have to let me know if you've got the platinum for this and like what you think it is. But we've got Gotham Knights up next. Again, the game gets a lot of stick. I really enjoyed my time with it personally. Again, the critique, Platinum Journey, probably a bit too long and a bit too grindy. I guess if I was playing with friends, it would have been a lot more enjoyable doing that grind, but I did it completely solo. Um, so yeah, that was an interesting experience, but I still enjoyed myself with Gotham Knights. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. It scratched an itch for me. I wanted to play a Batman-y kind of fighting game, and that did its job. We got Grim Fandango up next as well. Good stuff there, sitting under 6%. Halloween Puzzle, again, another one of those quick free. It's actually free, this game. They've got a few of the puzzle games. I've got this one myself. And for like a quick free game, obviously it depends how good you are at puzzles. Obviously it could take you longer. But it's a fairly respectable platinum rarity, considering as people could class it into that like shovelware thing, because you can get it like super quick, but it's somewhat rare. Do you know what I mean? Or common, should we say? Hitman Go as well. I need to do this one. I've got Lara Croft Go, but not Hitman because it only works on PS4. But good stuff there. I will get to that one day when I dust off my PS4. Horizon Zero Dawn, again, a game I couldn't get into. Maybe I'll revisit it at some point. But good job. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Double stack of I Am Dead. I did not like this game personally. It's just a very interesting way of doing a puzzle game. It just wasn't for me, unfortunately. I kind of like the idea of it, but it just didn't really land for me, like the way it plays. But yeah, good stuff on sitting through it twice, essentially for the double stack there. I do respect that grind. Infamous First Light there. Interesting to see First Light and not Second Sun. Regardless though. Oh, excuse me. Really, what? Why am I yawning? Like, it's so funny because I'm thinking that I'm live streaming so I can get away with it, but it's like a video. Like, we'll just keep it in. But yeah, Infamous First Light. I've not got the platinum for this one. I probably should at some point. But Second Son was really good. So I mean, if they've enjoyed First Light, they'd probably enjoy Second Son as well. Jasant. I feel like this game is in like, do you know like that game called Journey? Is this like within that franchise? I'm just gonna open that one up and see because it could be a fun platinum to go for. It's quite rare as well. No idea what what's the guide saying? 2 out of 10, one playthrough, 7 hours. Yeah, okay, cool. You'd have to tell me some more about that, chat. I feel like it's part of like a franchise of games or something. But yeah, there we go. We got Lara Croft Go as well up next, sitting just under 50% there. We got Lego Free Batman, or sorry, Lego Batman Free Beyond Gotham on the Vita actually, which is really cool to see. Done in 2016. I think that's the first Vita Platinum potentially. I know some games, maybe the Lara Croft and Hitman were done on Vita as well. But under 10%, 9.5 there. Really cool to see that one. Don't see that very often, do we? We've got Lego DC Super Villains 1 and 2, Marvel Avengers, Star Wars The Force Awakens, Lego The Hobbit, and Lego Lord of the Rings. First PS3 Platinum, I believe, as well. The Lord of the Rings game done in 2014. Really good stuff there. I've not got a Lego Platinum yet, but I am actually working on one. And look at these rarities as well. They are pretty rare, the Lego games, which is really cool. But I'm actually going to be working on Lego The Lord of the Rings. I don't know anything about the Lord of the Rings, so I'm hoping the Lego game kind of dumbs it down and I understand it. Um, but yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it. It's going to be probably quite collectible heavy because it's a Lego game, so it's just the way it is. But I'm hoping I have fun with it because Lego games, when I played them when I was younger, like they were quite fun. And yeah, just a little bit goofy, but like goofy in a good way. Yeah. Moving on, then we've got Life is Strange 1, 2, Before the Storm, and a double stack of True Colors. Again, I'm gonna go back to my backlog. I've popped like one or two trophies in the first Life is Strange, then like left it. So I just need to finish that up to get a pretty easy platinum, you could argue. And I mean for straightforward platinums, they're pretty rare ones to get as well. I've got the platinum for True Colors. That was like the first one I played to completion. I just didn't really enjoy it, but from what I hear, the first one and two potentially are like quite peak. But again, I guess it's personal preference. Little Adventures on the Prairie, we got a quick hypercenter there. Lost Words Beyond the Page, nice. I don't think I've heard of that one, which is pretty cool, 15%. Madden NFL 21, oh my word, a double stack of this one. 0.10% on both of them, 4 out of 10 in 15 hours. I'm intrigued. Is this unobtainable now or something? How did this... I'm assuming, like, as you can see, like 2022, 2021, 20, yes, 2020, like they done like the majority of the trophies there. I don't even think there's create a league from the Play Now live game. Maybe that would make it unobtainable, but just looking at this list, I I don't know, is this I feel like this could be an obtainable platinum, chat. Like they literally just went back to do one trophy to get the platinum, which is pretty cool. At 6 a.m. nevertheless as well. Unlock free players, create a sack. Yeah, I think this must be obtainable, which is interesting. Oh wait, shit, no, there is online stuff. Uh, head-to-head multiplayer only. Trophy now unobtainable with server closure. Oh, okay, right, I see. It was just a little bit. Oh wait, that does say. Oh, it says online league. I didn't read that in the in the thing. I didn't see online. Yeah, that's I mean, it's the same with sports games. So it does make sense that they had basically everything done and then done it in 2024, which is really cool. And obviously a super rare platinum skit as well. So fucking fair play on that one. Nice. I think I've got a lot of the trophies on Madden 17. I think that's probably like the last one that I played. Like, I say probably, properly. I don't really subscribe to NFL. Sometimes I kind of get in the mood for like NFL or like basketball. So we'll like play it, but I'm no like I don't support a team or sort of know too much about it. I know a lot about basketball because I played it in school, but not so much about American football. I kind of learnt through playing the Madden game and also like Blue Mountain State, even though they don't really play much much American football in that. It's more just partying and doing questionable things for comedy. Um, but yeah, it's yeah. Maybe I could go back to Madden 17 and get the platinum because I think it's a similar thing for me. If there was an online trophy, I think maybe I got it or it's completely offline. But I think it's Madden 10 or 11 which is an older game on PS3 that is obtainable because there's no online trophies if anybody was interested in a pretty obscure Madden game as well. But anyway, moving on, we've got Spider-Man 1 remastered and then a double stack of Miles Morales. No Spider-Man 2 yet. Again, I wasn't that impressed with Spider-Man 2, but it was like a good game. I just kind of wanted more, if that makes sense, because it just felt a little bit short, despite still being 30 hours. Yeah, despite being 30 hours for the platinum trophy. But yeah, really good stuff on getting those. Memory Lane 2. I think I've got Memory Lane. I think I did it as part of my I got a platinum in every genre video. I think. I didn't realize there was a second one though. Again, very quick, quick and high percentage platinums there. Metal Hellsinger, another game that I've got the platinum for. Really good stuff there. Quite a rare one as well, looking at the percentages. Uh, Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of Mordor Game of the Year edition. Okay, nice. So there's a PS3 version, then it came back out for PS4. Okay, awesome. And then Shadow of War Middle Earth, oh, sorry, Middle Earth Shadow of War. Yeah, cool. I think that's the sequel. Wait, no. Yeah, I think that is the sequel. I always get confused because it's like it's not one or two. But yeah, I've played Shadow of Mordor. Then I've played the first one, really enjoyed it, but never got the platinum. I kind of finished the game and said, I'll come back and clean this up. I'm going to move on to something else. And then never went back. And then I tried to go back like last year, I think. And I just forgot all of the controls. And I was like, this is actually going to be on paper it looks easy to clean up the platinum, but it's like because I've forgotten how to play it's kind of awkward because like the nemesis system and like setting up some of the trophies are like not difficult but kind of require some brain power and like remembering how to do things. But moving on, we've got a double stack of Minecraft. Again, good stuff, very high percentage there. A tip, if you wanted to, you can like go into creative mode or go into other people's online servers to help you with trophies if you are struggling. Um, Again, could be considered form of cheating or exploiting, but it's in the game, so who really cares? I mean, I've done it for some of them, so hold my hands up. We've got Minute up next as well. Again, I really like this game. The concept is you have 60 seconds to like complete stuff, and it's just I didn't know what I was getting into when I played that. Like I had no idea, and it was like it was a really fun challenge for me because I was like, oh my god, like I've only got a minute to do things. It's like I need to do X, Y, Z, and it was a really good game. And I would recommend checking that one out if you haven't already. We got MLB The Show 18, 23, and 24 as well. So it seems like they're a baseball fan among being a Madden fan or sort of NFL. Again, really sort of rare percentages on these ones. Baseball, I know nothing about it. It's something that I would like to maybe know a bit about because it seems like a really big sport. But I just don't know anything about it. Like the closest thing I know about it is rounders, which is like the UK equivalent, which is basically hitting a ball with a very tiny baseball bat in comparison. It's always like America just do things bigger and better, and like a rounders bat is probably like this big, and like a baseball bat is this big. So it's a yeah, the UK version, which is just a little bit diddy and not P Diddy, but Diddy, like small and weak. I'll shut up. Monopoly Madness up next, 0.4%. Really good stuff there. The Monopoly games. I think it's maybe a little bit RNG there, so good job on that. Mr. Masagi, I've got this platinum. It's fucking hilarious. It's one of those quick ones, but it's quite jokes. It's like a Tinder swipe simulator clicker game. It's funny. My Friend is Peppa Pig, another goated game as well. A year between these platinums, so good they had to do it twice though. Um, Fairly low percentage for a quick and easy kids game. I'd recommend it. It's a bit of a laugh. We've got the quadrology. Is that what you call four games? We got the trilogy that of My Name Is Mayo, then also the remastered one as well, which I kind of like how they did it remayo, which is kind of funny. But again, you know what that is. That's like the first wave of like shovelware games ever to really exist on like the next or the modern generation of gaming. And then it just kind of spiraled from here. Well, at least with this, you had to work for like a good period of time, but now you can get some platinums just by like moving to the side, and it'll take like 5 seconds to get a platinum, which is crazy. We've got Mystic Pillars as well. Cool, 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 cool. Very 10%. Nice. We saw this one a few weeks ago, a few episodes ago, and it's yeah, it just is pretty. That's what I'll say. But we've got No Man's Sky up next as well. We've got a 2%er and then a 1.6%. I've never played it. It's obviously been very questionable. The sense of, oh look, I think they got this platinum the same day they did the Madden game in the December of 2024. Oh wait, this one was 2021. Did I click the wrong one? I'm such an idiot. I mean, it's a moot point anyway. Oh, maybe it was the 100. Oh, it was the 100% DLC probably when it says completed fully there. So they probably did it in a lot quicker time there because it pulls like the DLC data as well when you 100% it on PSN profiles. But yeah, it's a game that kind of like got a lot of stick when it came out, but then it did get better over time. It is one that's interesting. I would like to try it out at some point, and I don't know if I'd go for the platinum. I think it would depend if I like it, but it does seem interesting, and I would be down to clown at some point. But we got the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020, 0.6%, pretty cool. I know a lot of hard work does go into getting those Olympic Games platinums because there are quite a few of them, which is pretty cool. Operation Tango, isn't this like the Overwatch clone or something like that? But again, very 5%, very respectable. Plague Inc. Evolved. Goodness me, I remember this playing this on my iPhone in like 2010 or 2011. Super rare percentage there. It was quite difficult on the mobile. I can imagine it continues to be difficult on console as well. So very good stuff there. We got Puzzle Drop. We got two more puzzle games. Again, fairly self-explanatory, quick, easy platinums, but the percentages are somewhat low as well. Ratchet and Clank, yeah, I've not played this, but it is on my list. I always say this, it's on my list at some point to get the platinum, but 2.5%, nice job. Road Bustle, another quick platinum there. Robocop Rogue City, I really like this. I would say that it is a little bit too long. It probably could have done with being like 2 hours shorter, but I really, really liked it. The same people that made this game made a Terminator game, which I didn't like. It just felt like a really bad Fallout game in a way. But the RoboCop game, I really did enjoy. Maybe because it felt a bit more like condensed in a way. I don't know. Like with the Terminator game, it was like very kind of like barren, wastelandy. But I guess I preferred the city setting in Rogue City. But yeah, really good stuff there. Rocket League, yeah, I like this. This was like a classic game I played growing up, and it was like one of those platinums that I got without even going for trophies. It just happened over time by playing with friends. Round Invaders, never heard of that one, but fair enough. It took 3 minutes to do. Saints Row: Get Out of Hell, and also Saints Row the Third. I tried to go and do the Saints Row the Third like PS5 remaster, yeah, remaster, and I just stopped myself. I was like, I'm not enjoying this. Like this game, the novelty is kind of worn off from when it was kind of cool on the PlayStation 3, right? Like it was fun and interesting then. I was just like, I'm just gonna save my time. I can't be bothered with this. I'm not enjoying it, and I put the platinum down. Which I'd urge people to do. If you're not enjoying something, stop forcing it. There's more to life. Play what you enjoy. Sliding into those DMs, yeah, took 14 seconds. Snake Boat, another quick platinum there with some DLC apparently, which is interesting. Hopefully you didn't have to pay for that. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor. I've played the first one, enjoyed it, refused to get the platinum because I just don't like the way that you have to backtrack through the map to get the collectibles and things like that. Very good game though. I did start Survivor, but just put it down because my EA play trial ran out, and I wasn't really overly like that desperate to continue playing it. It was a good game. Maybe I'll pick it up at some point, but I wouldn't plan on going for the platinum. Star Wars Outlaws. I would want to play this. I will get it when either A comes to PlayStation Plus, or B it's like £5 or £10 or maybe £15 on a sale. And I'm wanting to play like an RPG open world Ubisoft game. I know it's kind of mixed opinions on it. I think overly people didn't really like it, but I want to play it and make my own judgments, and I will do it at some point. We've got Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection. Awesome. I think this is the game when it launched, they didn't have enough servers for the people wanting to play, which is kind of funny. I think that's the game. I could be wrong though. Maybe it was Battlefront 2 Classic. I don't know. But super low percentage. Good job there. And then Star Wars The Clone Wars as well. Again, another Star Wars game. Good stuff. Stories, The Path of Destinies, a 3% there. Not too sure what that is, assuming maybe it's some kind of role-playing game or story-based like text game potentially. We've got Colin Firth's Stormboy, again a very quick platinum. One that I've considered getting a few times, but I've just never really done it. I think the high percentage puts me off, if anything. We've got Super Destronauts DX. We've got a triple stack there from different regions. Again, a high percentage, quick platinum. And the same goes for Super Weekend mode, going through the North American, or is that Asian or Australian? Yeah, Asian and also European copies of that, another high percentage. Tales of the Borderland, we've got 23%. I enjoy this. Is my first Borderlands game, and it doesn't even count as the Telltale one, but I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good laugh. Would recommend that one. Telling Lies, I'm pretty sure I've got this platinum, but I do not recall anything about the game, but it sits at 8%, so fair enough, and took 42 minutes to do. The Artful Escape, very, very good game. I thoroughly enjoyed my time with this. It's visually one of the nicest games you will see on a PlayStation 5 console. Like the PS4 one looks good, but obviously the PS5 one looks better. It just looks great, and I'm pretty sure the developers are making a new game. It's something to do with like those cassette tapes or something. I can't think of the name of it, but I don't think it's out. I think it comes out at the start of next year, but I'm looking forward to it because I really enjoyed this game. We've got the Crew 2 as well. Really good job there. 1% rarity. Awesome. The Deadly Tower of Monsters sitting under 5%. Again, very good job there. The Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Sensational game. I finally cleaned this up last year, I think, after many, many years of having it. Sitting in at 3%. It's a really good job. I do really want to play Oblivion, but it's just finding the time to, because I want to platinum Oblivion, so it will be like I'm sitting down and like sitting there for 40 hours to do everything. So maybe I need to like book a weekend off work and just sit in my room and not move. But whenever I do that to play a game, it never happens. I always am roped into doing something. But yeah, at some point I will get to it. The Gardens Between, again, another indie puzzle game. Yeah, it's a puzzle game. One that I did enjoy actually. I'm not the biggest fan of puzzle games, but this done it in a really cool way where you can like change time by going backwards and forwards, and like when you're doing backwards and forwards, it moves different things. Very bad explanation. Do check it out because it is a really fun one. Doesn't take too long to do, and the rarities aren't that high either. The Light in the Darkness, again, it's I think this is a free game to get a free platinum as well, which is awesome. But it does cover some sensitive topics about World War II. We've got Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. Is that the mine game where you're like stuck in a mine, or like you're stuck in a cave system or something like that and you have to get your way out? Could be wrong on that, do correct me below, but it's 2.3%, which is really, really cool. And we've got the Order 1886. I got the platinum on stream last year, I think, whenever the anniversary of the game was. Like being, was it like 15 years old or something crazy like that? Fantastic game, fantastic game. It's such a shame that it never got a sequel because it was honestly brilliant. Holds up really, really well considering its age, and it's got like really good like gunplay and stuff. Like it was just a very good game. I'd recommend checking it out if you've not already. Wow, we got the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition as well, and all of the DLC. Really, really good job on that one. I've not got the platinum. I'm kind of scared of it. I just don't think I'll be good enough to do it, and it's quite like the time sink to do. But I have played it and completed it, and I've done the DLC. The DLC was really good as well. But yeah, overall great game. Good job on that one. We've got Tom Clancy, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and also Wildlands, 0.70%, 1.2% there. Again, these games take an insane amount of like grinding out some of like the online stuff as well. So yeah, really, really good job on that. I know some people in the Discord, I say recently, it was probably like 2 or 3 months ago now. I think it was like Lenny, Flashy, and Volt, our moderator on the channel. Like they were going for one of these or both of them, and it was like, like well played, lads. That's an insane grind. Like I can't do it, but like congrats, like good stuff there. And also to congrats to Handstar Killer for getting it. We've got Tower of Dragon Asia. Do you say it? Like I don't know how to say that. I'm just gonna not try to embarrass myself further. But it took 8 minutes to do as well. Undertale, I've got this platinum. Really, really fun one. Again, a game that I wasn't really expecting. Like, I didn't really know too much about it, and I just thoroughly enjoyed my time. So, really good job there. If you've not played it, I'd probably urge you to check it out because it's a little bit different. Double stack of Unpacking. I believe I've done the double stack myself. It's a really easy platinum to get and a super chilled out one if you're looking for a nice cozy chilled out game. And the percentage is pretty low as well. Entitled Goose Game, really good job on that one, 2.3%. It's like, what is it, like a 4 or 5 out of 10? Like, it's reasonable. You can do it in like maybe 4 or 6 hours, maybe shorter. But yeah, it's like one of those games where it's like I could do it, but I just don't know if I've got the patience because it seems like a bit clunky at times. But good job on it. We've got Watch Dogs 1, 2, and Legion. Amazing. I really enjoyed the first Watch Dogs. Like like I really enjoyed it. Shout out to my boy Aiden Pierce. Tried to play the second one and just could not get into it. I thought it was absolute trash. I've not played Watch Dogs Legion, but it is on my list of things to play. And assuming it's not bad, I would probably try to go for the Platinum Trophy. It'll be interesting because it's set in London, and it's always nice playing a game of somewhere where you know, for instance, and there's not too many games in London nowadays, which is awesome. And then we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 really quick platinum trophies there of high percentages. What Remains of Edith Finch, again, really good game. Doesn't take too long to do. There's no platinum for the PS4 version. You can get 100%, I think. And then the PS5 version, it did actually add a platinum trophy in. I've done it on the PS4 as well, stupidly enough. Didn't realize there wasn't a platinum. But yeah, really good game. It's like Marmite, but I actually enjoyed it. We got a double stack of Word Quest there, another quick one, and then Wreckfest as well, done earlier this year. We've got Wreckfest 2 coming out at some point, which will be really fun. And that's actually sitting at a 0.90%. That was the first platinum video on the channel like 2 years ago, which is crazy. I think I said it in one of the last videos as well, so I won't speak on that again. But yeah, quite an enjoyable game. Looking forward to the sequel of it. Right, let's look at the like milestones and stuff then. So the first trophy was 11 years ago, Modern Warfare 3. We recently got the platinum on a live stream, literally last week, which was really fun. We've got the first platinum 11 years ago, Lego Lord of the Rings. The 10th platinum was Shadow of Mordor 8 years ago. The 20th platinum, GOAT, is the MLB The Show 18, done 7 years ago for the 20th there. 30th platinum, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, awesome stuff. I like this one. Super Weekend Mode, the 40th platinum, Platinum Weekend. Maybe you have to play that on the weekend, I don't know. It kind of looks like a little chocobo, so I'm here for it. The 50th platinum, Destiny 2, very good milestone there. Also the fastest platinum. 75th platinum was Dying Light, nice. And I do fuck with that. Some really good milestones here. Same goes for Miles Morales being the 100th platinum. Halloween Puzzle was 125. 150th platinum is the Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection, awesome. And then the 175th platinum is Astrobot, another fantastic milestone. And then the latest platinum was 6 days ago, actually, in Far Cry 6. 6 days, Far Cry 6. Nice. Taking a look at some of the rarest trophies then, I got 93 ultra rare, Elder Scrolls, sort of sports games there. No idea what Hawken is. Maybe that's another sports game of some sort. And then in the old trophy cabinet, we've got Star Wars Outlaws, Middle Earth, Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor, Just Another Day in the Office for COD Modern Warfare Remastered, Tom Clancy's Wildlands, AC Unity, Dying Light, Ark of Survival Evolved, Destiny 2, and also The Witcher 3. Let's just take a little look-see-loo at the stats. I know people do like looking at these. It's actually very interesting, actually. It seems that Handstar Killer is quite the early morning gamer here, sort of from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m., which is really cool to see. And then quite varied trophies by day. And then just taking a look at all of the juicy in-depth stuff. Of course, if you want to pause this, you can do. But we've got sort of mainly common and uncommons taking up the percentages there for the trophies. But that has been Handstar Killer 17, 181 platinums. I quite enjoyed that list. It was quite varied, loads of different games. It did have a reasonable amount of quicker platinums, sort of like sub 30 minutes, high percentage ones. Again, I don't really care, not really a problem. But it was kind of like a nice mixed bag. You kind of had those easier platinums, and then you kind of had the more difficult ones, sort of like the more grindy ones, which is quite cool. Let's just see what they are, what they're working on at the minute. So they're working on 7 Days to Die, it seems. They're really close to getting that platinum trophy with only 4 more to go. Um, and yeah, literally playing it today as of recording 28th of July, which is quite cool to see. And the same goes for Warhammer Space Marines there. So it seems like they're working on some games that completion rate being 65% is really good. But yeah, thank you so much for Handstar Killer 17. Let me review your list. Of course, if you want your platinum trophy list reviewed, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. You drop on a like, it does help me out. And you can either drop a comment down below of your PlayStation profiles, or you can join the Discord or send me a tweet over on Twitter. But with all of that said, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all tuning in to watching these videos. I hope you do enjoy it. Of course, I'm live streaming a lot of the time on YouTube and sometimes on Twitch, so make sure to turn on those notifications if you do want to see me grinding out some platinum trophies. And of course, I do sometimes do live streams of these videos. It just depends on my schedule as well. And I do have one scheduled for next week. So this video is coming out Friday, so if you're watching this as it's coming out, so next week there'll actually be another one of these, but it'll be a live stream as well, so make sure you're tuning in to see if it's your list up next. But yeah, thanks so much everyone. Make sure to drop a like and comment for the algorithm, and stay safe. Bye bye.